It's 2024. Shit's getting crazy. How do we, as men, become functional fathers?
Okay, let's start with what we know, man. The Getty Grain. Let's learn how to make money, save money. I know times are hard economically, but at the same time, times are great financially. There are so many ways to make money if you put your heart to it. We are designed to be a working machine. So if you are under the age of 45, take advantage of the time that you have now. And if you have to, get a second job. No big deal. We don't have to do this forever. We may feel like it's embarrassing to get a job that we think is beneath us, such as warehouse work, janitor work, fast food, retail, whatever. But it's not. There's nothing embarrassing about making money. Your kids need diapers, snacks, insurance. Get over it. Don't want to do that? There are jobs where you can make your own schedule. You have Uber, Instacart, medical supply delivery people. I'm sure there are many more that I'm not aware about, but it's out there. Although I find driving time consuming, so I wouldn't like that, but maybe you love to drive and listen to YouTube podcasts about quitting weed. There are so many other jobs such as inscribing, cold calling, secret shoppers. So you got plenty of options out there. And we also are in the age of passive income.
Although I hate the term passive because most of them still require hard work before they become passive. But it's still available to you if you have the mind for it.
But after we make the money, we need to save the money. And everyone should be saving money, especially you, daddy daycare. Stop eating out every day. Stop buying trivial things that you don't use. Stop the stupid subscriptions. Let's learn how to live a more minimalistic lifestyle. I wouldn't go as far as dumpster diving, but you may need to cook more meals at home or have wifey do it. And keep up with the weekly grocery sales. Make a grocery list and stick to it. Make a weekly budget and stick to it. I sometimes think I buy too many snacks for my kids, but I save a lot of money in the grocery store budget so they can get the most healthiest, not as expensive snacks. Now, there's so much information on budgeting from Dave Ramsey to Frugal Fit Mom, so it's out there. Let's learn about it and lean into it. If you don't save money, making money will only go so far. Okay, gentlemen, help your wife out. And this kind of is a husband tip, but it still can very well pertain to the kids. Your wife cooks, she cleans, she works, she even lets you, or at least she did. You guys do have kids now. But take some of the load off when you see an opportunity to help. Wash the dishes, sweep the floor, pick the toys up, give the kid a bath, take the kid for a walk or a play date. You decide, and never frame it to her as if you're doing her a favor. Tell her you want to do it, and you should want to do it. You are killing two birds with one stone. You are helping mom out while building a bond with your child.
Let's be more active.
While mom is the nurturer and does the bulk of the work, your job should be to tire the kids out. I heard that dads actually build bonds with their kids by simply playing with them. Take them in the backyard, play on the monkey bars, run with them, wrestle with them. Be careful not to break their arm though. But the youth today is just not as active as they should be. So to avoid your kid being a lazy slob, take them outside and burn some calories.
Okay, guys, let's have less screen time.
Now, I hate when parents say, I never allow my kids to have screen time, because I don't believe most of them. If your kids don't have any screen time, that means you barely use your phone, and that is just not true for most people, including parents. Now, why it may be impossible to just use a flip phone, which it is possible if you choose to, we can make more consistent effort to not mindlessly scroll through our phone. When our kids see us use it, that makes them want to use it. Sometimes my son tells me, put your phone down. And honestly, I feel kind of low that my 5-year-old has to tell me to do that. But I can't tell him not to be in his phone or tablet if he sees me doing it. And just because you are not on Facebook or TikTok does not mean you are constantly in your phone, so don't fool yourself. There are so many apps that you can install on your phone that can limit your screen time, or just start leaving your phone in the other room. I know it may be hard in 2024 to do such, but to be great, we have to take the extra effort. Plan more activities. Now, not only should we have free outside activities to do with the kids, but we also can plan more interactive activities that may require you to plan or spend a little bit of cash on it. Take them to a museum, a water park, or just take them to the grocery store with you. Kids actually find the most simple things to do quite fun, so it does not have to be all extravagant. If you are still trying to save money, look up local free or cheap activities going on in your area and plan something. Try to leave mom out of the equation, because if she's involved, it's more of a family moment instead of a father-kid moment. Listen to more podcasts and audiobooks about fatherhood. Men don't usually care to talk about relationships or father issues, so sometimes we keep our thoughts and insecurities locked up in our brain. So if we don't have a lot of friends in our circle that can relate, like myself, listen to some podcasts. We are in an age of information, so let's use these phones for something useful. Don't look at Hollywood celebrities like Kanye West, for example, or any other weirdo for advice, because they don't have real lives. But there are normal men, there are podcasters, authors, and influencers. I have learned so much about relationships, fatherhood, and myself by listening to men in similar situations. Man, we do act dumb sometimes, but let's not act dumb in 2024. If you don't do podcasts, listen to some audiobooks, which I found to be one of the most greatest inventions, because I would never have time to sit down and read a book.
If you do have time to read a book, do that. See what's out there. Enlighten yourself.
Lastly, be more healthy in 2024. Now, this is more of a personal thing, but it will greatly impact your kids now and in the distant future. Not only do you need to be agile and healthy to play in the backyard, you don't want your kids caring for you at the age of 50. When parents are sick due to poor health decisions at ages younger than 65, we don't realize how selfish it is to our children. It is not fair for my 30-year-old child to be worried about me or burdened with the responsibility to care for me when they have their own lives to live. Now, accidents do happen, but many early health issues are our own fault. So let's make better decisions about our health this year. Let's eat better, let's exercise, and have preventative doctor visits when needed.
If you do all of these things that I mentioned, and probably some that I did not mention, your future self and your kids will thank you.